Well, I guess we've got really limited places that we can perform already. So I suppose it's just taking it away completely. But then it's taken away completely for those in cities as well. Maybe it puts us all on a level playing field in a way. So maybe in a weird way, maybe city comics are sort of feeling a bit how we do, like that, with that isolation of not having anywhere to perform. But I guess I kind of am hoping that maybe there'll be opportunities, like with everyone downloading Zoom, maybe there'll be opportunities for city comics and rural comics and regional comics to sort of maybe all start doing workshops and things like that normally we can't access because it's all in person, so maybe there'll be some good come out of this. You can't bounce off an audience if you're talking straight into a camera, onto a computer, or anything like that. You don't get that same vibe like you would from performing to a room. But I think maybe as far as maybe workshopping and things like that, that might work really well for people to work on material while we're sort of stuck at home. I think that we will see a lot of people doing the same material in different ways, probably the same material in the same ways too, which, I mean, that happens in comedy anyway. There's always things that are topical that everyone seems to be talking about, and the ones that do it the best are the ones that do it just from a different point of view, so that's going to happen for sure. That's going to happen, that everyone's going to have that same sort of material base. Like, oh, it's like in my house for 6 months, Well, see, I was already on a bit of a break from comedy because I just had a baby a couple of months ago. So that's my second child. So I, for the last 4 months, have basically been self-isolating anyway. So I guess my self-isolation has just been extended. Yeah, I don't know. So my perspective on it all probably is, I took a like I've had this little break from comedy, and I've been stuck in self-isolation with 2 kids anyway, and now I'm really stuck here, and my husband is working from home now too, so that's, but I suppose there's a lot of comics that are probably going to write about that too. That I'm not going to be the only woman with kids that does comedy that has a husband working from home. But I don't know, when this all first happened, the toilet paper thing became great material. We've got a guy locally who runs comedy shows here. His name's Aidan Nicolson, and he runs Dirty Angel Comedy, and he's basically gives us our platform of performing in Warnambool. And we get a lot of comics from around the area, and also the Melbourne comics come down. They love doing the room here because it's just always a really good room, really good supporters, people coming and watching. But so Aidan and I actually we've got our own radio show on community radio here, but that's also been taken off air while this is all happening, because it's a community radio station and they just don't have the resources in place to have us doing things from home and having people come in and out of that same studio. They don't have cleaners. It's all volunteers. It's, so that was my little outing that I got. That was my break from my self-isolation. That was my comedic outlet, I guess, in a way, for the last few months while I've been at home with kids. And now that's gone as well. So we, yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, we've sort of, every little possible thing that we've got, it's all internet now. So because our radio's gone, live gigs are gone, so it's pure internet. Everyone's putting out the same stuff. We were making videos and stuff like that from snippets of our radio show. We're going to run out of stuff to put out. Maybe we're going to have to start doing radio shows via Zoom and that sort of thing too. Like, I don't know, I guess we just all have to find new ways of getting our comedy out there. It would be nice. It would be great if that's what ends up happening, is that rural communities and regional cities and everything just seem to end up more connected to those in the city, and it creates more permanent opportunities, web-based opportunities and things like that. That would be great. It might not happen. As soon as this is over, it might just go straight back to how it was before, and that's fine, because that's how it's always been. That's fine. We'll just go back to how it was, and we'll travel to Melbourne, and we'll travel all over to do our gigs and stuff like that, which we want to do. We don't want to see a permanent change. We want to be able to still have to travel and go to our gigs and all that sort of stuff anyway. I hope that we can just pick up back from where we left off, and just keep doing what we do.
Yeah.
And things haven't really changed. But I suppose there's a lot of people out there now that are sort of, Facebook statuses at the moment are on fire. Everyone's a comic at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I suppose it's different to sit there behind a computer and say funny things than to get up and say it in front on a stage. Maybe a little bit, but maybe it just makes, maybe when this is all over and comics are out doing all that same material, it just makes it more relatable. So maybe it makes it funnier because it's more relatable, because that's what we laugh at. We laugh at things that are relatable, and things that we understand, and we go, oh, this has happened to me. That's really funny. We probably get left out on a lot of things, but I guess in a way it comes down to where we live in our maybe our councils and shire areas. Maybe they should be the ones that are sort of going, oh, hang on, there's opportunities here for us to do some stuff for the arts that we can apply for and support our locals that are actually creating the arts. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I suppose it's not up to us, it's up to it's up to if there's government grants and stuff like that to help support the arts when we're back up on our feet. There's not as many of us. We're not as loud.
Yeah.
We can't, we're not as loud to say, hey, what about us? I guess maybe we just need to get louder.